Chronicle Books presents My Name's Yours, What's Alaska? A memoir. Written by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000. Read by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000. And foreword by Jackie Beat. To my mom, and Lady Gaga, and the Lord Almighty, in that order. Chapter 1. Don't Play Like a Girl. My sister Brooke used to have a life-size Raggedy Ann doll, handmade by my grandmother. It was a horrendous thing with big, bottomless black eyes and farmhouse red yarn hair. The earliest human memory I possess, I must have been 3 or 4, is going into Brooke's room, taking the doll's pinafore dress off her cotton cloth body, and draping it on myself. Mom remembers this moment too. She says she was sitting in the kitchen with her best friend Kim when I came prancing in, showing off my clever new costume. They both burst into laughter, which is the part of the story I remember most. "Do you think Justin's gay?" Kim asked my mother. "I don't know," Mom said. "He sure does like girls' clothes," Kim said. Mom tells me she didn't really think much about it. This was the 1980s, and the sexuality of your offspring had yet to become a hot topic of discussion. Such things just didn't occur to most people. As I sashayed out of the kitchen and into the living room, Mom got the mop and placed it on my head. My very first wig. I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania, a small town that thinks itself much bigger than it is, due to our coveted peninsula and close proximity to Canada. On 9/11, many citizens of Erie were convinced we were the next logical target for a terrorist attack. Luckily, they were wrong. 9 months out of the year, Erie is covered in a blanket of snow. The other 3 months are sweltering and unbearably muggy. The people of Erie will gladly complain to you about these unfavorable conditions. Yet, generation after generation, they refuse to leave. Some say complaining is draining, but as a proud Erieite, I say complaining is part of my heritage. My mother grew up in Erie. Her name is Pamela. She has had 3 husbands, making her Erie's Elizabeth Taylor. My birth father was husband number 1, but husband number 2 raised me as his own. My 2 dads both worked in machine shops. While growing up, Mom's brothers teased her mercilessly because of her height, but as she grew into her stems, she became a stunning Glamazonian beauty. She's 6 feet and 1 inch tall, just like me. I wish I inherited her nose too, goddammit. From a very early age, I wore glasses. The frames were ever changing because I could never find a pair that looked right on me, or more specifically on my nose. Maybe it was my whole face that was problematic. Or maybe it was the abysmal selection lens crafters had to offer in the early 1990s. It seemed I was always searching for the right look, especially when it came to my hair. Its natural wave and curl led me to try every hairstyle imaginable. Side part, center part, high and tight, buzz cuts. No matter what I did with it, I never felt that my hair looked quite right. Our coexistence has been my lifelong struggle. My mom's hairdresser worked at a salon inside J.C. Penney at the Mill Creek Mall, and we'd go there regularly together. Tanika was her name. And no, that is not a fictitious name fabricated to protect her identity. Her name was actually Tanika. Tanika was beautiful, with long, gorgeous blonde hair. She was also, shocker, very tan. I remember sitting in her salon chair one day and sighing deeply. "I wish I could have hair like yours," I said. I saw Tanika shoot my mom a concerned look. Mom just shrugged. I didn't know what the look meant, but I knew I had said something wrong. Erie has a small amusement park called Waldameer. One summer night, I won a Mighty Mouse stuffed toy at a ring toss game. When we got home, I decided to give him a makeover. I gave him bright blush on both cheeks with red crayon. I showed my mother. "Look, he's pretty," I said. My mother screamed, "You ruined him!" I didn't understand. I thought it was an improvement.